Overpayments can result in VA establishing debts that veterans owe back to the VA, which can obviously create a paperwork nightmare for them and their families. Current law allows VA to either cancel these overpayment debts or waive collection of those debts. From fiscal year 21 to 24, VA has issued at least $5.1 billion in compensation and pension overpayments. VA collected only a portion of those overpayment debts. This means that during the last administration's VA spent $677 million in taxpayer dollars, roughly. For example, VSOs and some of my colleagues in Congress have told me that VA overpaid their constituents for dependents. Those veterans correctly and immediately updated VA that they no longer had a dependent child or spouse. VA did not update the benefit payment, obviously, until months later. As a result, many of those veterans owe VA debt and are dealing with the stress of repaying that underneath a waiver of collection for that debt. If the VA did not make these overpayments in the first place, obviously there would be fewer wasted taxpayer dollars, resulting in fewer uncollected overpayments.
As you've heard, the VA will sometimes overpay veterans and then, of course, try to collect and cause a lot of stress for the veterans. But they also do this when they're paying compensation. For example, if they rate you at 64% disabled, they'll pay you at the 60% rating, cheating you out of hundreds of dollars. So if you're rated 61, 62, 63, 64% disabled, they pay the 60% rating. But sometimes they overpay. So if you're rated 65, 66, 67, 68, 69% disabled, they'll pay at the 70% rating. Why not pay you for what they owe you instead of underpaying or overpaying? But they're imbeciles. They can take off their shoes and count all their little piggies, and they'd still get it wrong because they're idiots.